fund is, to me, a vessel, a vehicle that truly is in place to uphold the importance of education and training, and to provide training opportunities as well as educational opportunities for our healthcare workers, specifically our union workers. It is a marriage that will allow these young, beautiful people in front of you to enter the workforce, to serve all of us, and be part of labor and work for management. For me, that's the utopia. I think that's even almost esoteric in nature. But it is a program that works. And again, I want to emphasize this program stands firmly on the foundation of a training and development fund to service our union members and our management employer employees. As we look upon this beautiful group tonight, we need to pay homage to all of those that have assisted our young people in getting here tonight. We want to thank you mothers, fathers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, neighbors, counselors, and our employers. And of course, our union foundation. This has been their home since January 2015. But they will leave us shortly to go to our employers and service their community, to service our community. So we honor these young people tonight. I also want to acknowledge all of the esteemed guests that have come out tonight to honor you, to pay tribute to you. To my immediate right is the president of our union, Susan Cleary. To her right is Zachary Lipner, Human Resources for North Beth Israel, part of the Barnabas system. To my immediate left is Nalita Valentine. To her left is Milton Anderson, Chief Officer of the Barnabas Health System. Thank you for caring enough to enter what I consider one of the most noble health industries in America, the healthcare field. So with no further ado, I want to introduce you to our president, Susan Cleary. You've all met her in terms of the YTT, and she's here to discuss and share with you.
Before I do that, let me just take a moment to congratulate Dr. Kuiper and Mark Kuiper and their entire staff, as always, for a great job with a great bunch of young folks. Thank you so very much from the union perspective. Let me also congratulate all of the parents and other family members and friends who probably had to push really hard to get this great group of young people to give up their summer when their friends may have been at the beach. They're laughing, right? But they were here every day, working really, really hard. We saw them always looking a little stressed. What I would say to you, class of 2015, it will be worth it. Because when many of your friends are kind of just hanging out on the corner and not knowing what to do with their life, you will be helping people. You will be doing good work.
So I'd like to thank Dr. Kuiper for inviting me, and certainly President Cleary. I think that this program is extremely important as an apprenticeship program. I think that the opportunity that you have had throughout the last several months to really prepare for employment and really do this in the guise of professionals from 1199J and really have an opportunity to make your track into an employment situation is truly a gift. So I hope that when you leave today that you realize that it is a blessing and a gift that you've gotten, and that for the rest of your lives you'll take this nugget and make it part of your effort to turn back and give that gift to someone else, because I think that's what creates a real track and really helps us, I think, in this world to have an opportunity to express our God-given gifts and work in environments where we help others. And certainly healthcare is that type of profession where, we're going into this because we want to help others, and we have the skills and the God-given gifts to do that. So in my experience in talking to employers, I can tell you this is what they said to me time and time and time again. And now as Director of Business Development, I still speak to a lot of employers in aerospace and defense, which is my area at NJIT. Here's what they look for: potential and effort. And they've said to me, if we find potential and effort and motivation, the rest is trainable. We can train in the technical, but without potential and without effort and motivation, there's nothing that we can do.
You're the cream of the crop. You have an advantage over all of those who are unemployed and underemployed because you've invested in yourself to get the additional training. You're that motivated young person who's looking to enter the workforce, and we need your talent. New Jersey is a rich state with a tremendous amount of opportunity, but the only way we can grow our economy is if you all enter our workforce and take care of those persons who are in need. From the CNA to the physical therapist, I'm on the other end. I'm an administrator in one of our hospitals, Hackensack UMC Mountainside, where 1199 is. I actually supervise a position called the patient attendants that fall within the union. It is an entry-level position. But the great thing about that position is within 6 months you can transfer to any other position. So I have people, young people, who start with just a high school diploma. They go back to school to become RNs. I was just telling Susan that we have one who will finish her bachelor's as a registered nurse but worked as a patient attendant, so she found her passion. I have another one who's going to be a social worker, so she went to undergrad and now she's in a master's program to be a social worker. So you pretty much find your passion, even your physical therapy. We need you. It's a growing sector. Where you're starting now as a CNA, average $20,000, give or take, a year, a little more, $25,000. But if you pursue your education and continue on that path, you can make a successful career. And as a legislator, I support skill sets that are invested into people so that you can take care of yourself, so that you can raise yourself up into the middle class or whatever class it is that you're pursuing, so you can own your own home and reach back and help someone and bring them along, let alone do the most important job of taking care of people who are in need.
When I was an undergraduate student, the Honorable Michael R. White, who in the 90s was the mayor of Cleveland, Ohio, he came to speak to us and he talked to us about the rite of passage. And I want you to remember this, the rite of passage. The reason why I bring that to you is because what Mayor White shared with us is that time is going to set you up for your next opportunity, and there's nothing that can stop it. See, like you, I sat in the crowd, listened to people speak. I think it was Jesse Jackson who spoke before Michael R. White, and he shared with us as students that 20, 25 years from now, when it's your turn, you won't be competing with the people on the dais. At least, I don't think you'll be competing with me. Hopefully, my wife and I are retired somewhere having a good time. But you are going to be competing with the people who are sitting next to you. And the other thing that he shared with us about the rite of passage is those individuals that you're graduating with, that is your network. When you graduate, do not lose your network. Now, Mr. Kuiper and I talked earlier. He went to Kenyon College, I went to Oberlin College. I can call anyone that graduated from Oberlin College and ask them for help and get it immediately because we stay connected as a graduating class. All of you, which is much easier for all of you, stay connected. Before you go on an interview, do a mock interview with one of your classmates. If you don't get the job, call a classmate and get encouragement. When you start climbing the ladder, some of you will be sitting on the dais with people that you went to school with. For some of you to have to write that college essay, some have already written it and gotten into college, others will want to write it and get into school. That's what a rite of passage is. Make those connections, continue to make those connections, and they are going to pay dividends for you. So those are the two things that I would share with you. Again, the rite of passage, make sure you stay connected. And thank you so much for having me.
Amanda D. Sousa. Elliot Wilson Diaz. Sandy Flores Mendoza. Natalia Jimenez. Christine Osuji. Lana Casmiro. Erica Perez. Rebecca Rosinos. Camille A. Robinson. Serena Salas. Our first apprentice, Maite Harbio. Chelsea Hall. Alvin McSween Johnson. Carmen Melendez. Natasha Samuel. Thomas Vitek. Will the CNAs please rise? Will the CNAs please and the PTAs please turn to face the audience? I present to you the 2015 graduating class of YTTW CNAs and PTAs.
We will do all in our power
to elevate the standards
of
our profession,
and
will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to our keeping, and all family affairs within our knowledge in the practice of our profession.
We will devote ourselves to the welfare of those. In the true spirit of giving.
Thank you.
Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. It is the words that speak boldly of your
stuff character is made of.
Commitment is the stuff character is made of.
The power to change the face of things.
The power to change the face of things.
It is the daily triumph of integrity over skepticism.
It is the daily triumph of integrity over skepticism. Commitment.
Seeking a home where he himself is free. America was never America to me.
Let America be the dream, the dreamer's dream. Let it be that great, strong land of love.
Where never kings connive nor tyrants scheme, that any man be crushed by one above.
It never was America to me. Oh, let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic greed.
But opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air that we breathe.
There's never been equality for me, nor freedom in this homeland of the free. Say, who are you that mumbles in the dark? And who are you that draws a veil across the stars?
I am the poor white, fooled and pushed apart. I am the Negro bearing slavery scar. I am the red man driven from the land.
And I'm the immigrant clutching the hope I see.
And finding the same old stupid plan of dog eat dog, of might crush the weak.
I am the young man full of strength and hope, tangled in that ancient, endless chain
of profit, power, gain, of grab the land,
of grab the gold, of grab the way, of satisfying need, of work the men, of take the pay,
of owning everything for one's own greed.
I am the farmer, bondsman to the soil.
I am the worker, sold to the machine.
I am the Negro, servant to you all.
I am the people, humble, hungry, mean, hungry yet today, despite the dream.
Beaten yet today, oh pioneers.
I am the man who never got ahead, the poorest worker, bartered through the years.
Yet I'm the one who dreamt our basic dream. In the old world, while still a serf of kings, who dreamt a dream so strong, so brave, and so true,
that even yet, into mighty daring cities, in every brigand stone, in every furrowed turn, that's made America the land it has become.
Oh, I'm the man who sailed those early seas, in search of what I meant to be my home.
For I'm the one who left dark Ireland's shore, Poland's plain, and England's grassy lea.
And toward the black African strand I came to build the homeland of the free. The free? Who said the free? Not me. Surely not me. The millions on relief today, the millions shot down when we strike, the millions who have nothing for our pay,
for all the dreams we've dreamed, and all the songs we've sung, and all the hopes we've held, and for all the flags we've hugged.
The millions who have nothing for our pay, except the dream that's almost dead today.
Oh! Let America be America again! The land that not has been yet.
And yet must be the land where every man is free.
The land that's mine, the poor man's, Indians, Negroes, me, who made America.
Whose sweat and blood, whose faith and pain,
whose hands of boundary, who plowed in the rain, must bring back our mighty dream again. Sir, call me any ugly name you choose. The seal of freedom does not stain.
From those who live like leeches on the people's lives, we must take back our land again.
America!
Oh yes, I say it plain. America never was America to me. And yet I swear this oath, America will be.
Out of the rack and ruin of our gangster death, the rape and rot of graft, and self and lies, we, the people, must redeem the land, the mines, the plants, the rivers, the mountains and the endless plains, all the stretch of these great green stakes and make America